It is Incineroar, absolutely. So, and I totally agree with that, given that Anima, of course, has some great experience with different kind of players and with different kind of play styles, like you said. At the same time, Glitchy has been grinding so much as of late, going to many tournaments here in the Netherlands. So I wouldn't be surprised if Glitchy would show some fire here in this set against the Incineroar of Anima. So let's see how it will be handling this time around on small battlefield.
Okay, small battlefield, of course. Both these characters have these great juggles with the up airs on this stage already being shown by Incineroar, 47%. We're still counting. We're still slapping the Wario in the air there. And now Glitchy gets an answer. Of course, Incineroar has this big hurt box, but still a frame-free air dodge. Not the easiest character to combo. It also has revenge if Wario messes it up a little bit. But first trying to find the down tilt on platform into the up smash potentially. Great fight by Glitchy there. Double upper into the up B. And that makes the percentage equal. Don't think he has a double jump. Nope, he does not, but slightly mistimes the forward tilt.
Yeah, because I wanted to mention as well that the forward tilt is actually pretty big there. It goes under the ledge as well. So even if he wants to go down or wants to go low, Anima needs to be careful. But this time around he says up smash and you're dead with the revenge on deck as well.
Nice catch with the side B there, already adding percentage on the second stock. Glitchy now needs to find a way to get rid of the first stock from Anima. Of course, Incineroar, super heavyweight. It's gonna live for a very long time. But, ooh, I like that, getting the stuffing with the up B, but again, mistiming it a little bit. But I get the idea, you can stuff it with the ledge jump and then go for the backer. But we're just going for the raw backer as a punish on the side B from Incineroar. Anima now looking for an opening, another great upper from Wario, but Anima getting the up smash reverse hit.
Oh, nice hit there off the bike. And getting ready with those up smashes, because of course one of the best approaches for Wario is just air dodging and at the last second also going for the nair to kind of get his shenanigans going. But Anima still playing around it very well and not making use of revenge too much to eventually keep him guessing and eventually getting caught with the side B, which could be killing quite a lot of the times.
I want to say this game, but Glitch is playing very fast as
oh yeah,
this game.
No, this is
his movement has been pretty clean so far. Spacing out, oh, does not get the back air there. That could have been the KO, but Anima still off stage, gets the reverse chomp. Yeah, of course the chomp, it counts as a command grab, which means that revenge will also be removed by it. But now Anima trying to get rid of the bike. He's going to get punished for it, and this is the angle we're talking about. Tries to go for the revenge, oh, but no punish afterwards, but going to try again. Nice
jump, which is not going to be enough, but probably for the second time around will be going for the F tilt and not getting the backer, and also not extending on the dash attack there from the down tilt, but still keeping him guessing on the backer, not hitting it quite yet. But we need to say, Dagobert, a full Incineroar rage is tough, is scary. Because these hits can kill quite early. Oh, but okay, it's going to be removing it.
I was going to say, you need this KO now. Even if it's just to get a good start with the Waff, has the Waff now on deck, it does not have a lot of rage, so can take a little bit of risk by getting these openings.
Okay. Oh, yeah, what an extension.
Yeah, exactly. Saw that the upper on platform was shooted immediately and now goes for the chomp to punish it. Oh, gets the bike there.
I mean, this is just one hit away for both of these guys. The tension is building up, but no, eventually not hitting it or not killing it for the up smash.
I don't know about the revenge, but it wasn't a strong hit, but that's definitely a strong hit and gets the KO there still. Very close, very back and forth. One up air away from going into Glitchy's favor, but these revenge up smashes, even if they're not going, they do 50 damage. And against a character like Wario that's hard to hit, that's a massive advantage to have.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, already starting off with great juggles, and then from there, Glitchy finding his his game plan working out, but Anima being one step ahead of the plan to eventually get his action out. But we saw some different approaches eventually coming out from Anima, so of course here Glitchy still with plenty of opportunities to make something happen, because I can believe that eventually if Glitchy is working with a strong lead, of course, having the waft also in your back pocket, it becomes a tough challenge there for Anima to get the challenges off like he did with the first game around. But this time going to Hollow Bastion for the counter pick.
I think it's if he tries to dodge these big hitboxes from Incineroar more, like the big hits, the side Bs with revenge or the up smash with revenge, it's going to be a lot easier. But I'm surprised they're going to go to Hollow Bash, because as you see, that up air just scoops the entire middle platform and below. makes it very hard to land against him because that upper doesn't have any lag, doesn't get all the cancel, but almost gets the up smash, and this is a big punish from Glitchy here, gets another up air, tries to go for another one, but Anima safely retreating, no up smash there. Yeah, great mix-up. I like that. I like that, threatening him with a button and going for the dash back command grab and setting him up into the sky. First stock from Anima there. No, we're not biting. I guess we're just holding him.
We're just waiting. We're just slowly finishing our meal. Eventually they're letting it go. And then all the damage is going to be built up. But a massive F smash there coming out from Glitchy, ending the first life of Anima.
Wario has a forward smash. I forgot I'm moving this. It's such an obscure move to throw out due to up tilt. But I think that was the optimal play there because I don't think a forward tilt would have killed there. But no. We're returning with these great pressure strings from Glitchy, and it is already 90 or 79% on the counter. But of course, we cannot count Incineroar out. Will quickly return the damage if he's able to.
Absolutely, and I think we need to be wary as well now because I think the down tilt into the dash attack will be doing it on the ledge. But of course, a great neutral B there from Anima.
Yes,
of course,
hitting the bike specifically.
But Anima, of course, going to be covering it quite well. So going back into percentage, left of 4, and this time not going to getting the back air or the
pressure
smash. But the pressure off the bike will be doing it. This time a difficult situation, perhaps for Glitchy around the ledge, but eventually going to be getting back up again, which is still going to be scary as well. Of course, now having an elite and a waft in the pocket.
You have to watch out. Anima is looking for that up smash, is looking for the down tilt. He is trying to close out this stock. Of course, Wario with these jump ins is very very prone to getting up smash or getting up tilted by characters with great anti-airs, but snipes him out of the air with the side B, going to a last stock situation. But of course, Glitchy still has the X factor in the waft.
Yeah, still, of course, needs to be wary forward, but Anima, I think, showing already that his adaptation is going there, perhaps, or not with the dash attack. And definitely now in the range to get killed by the waft, but still playing his cards correctly, still not over-aggressing, using his aerials to the right extension, also extending it with the dash attack.
This is scary. So now we are getting at these side B percentages from ledge or at ledge or just forward tilt. Yep.
Wow.
That is that. Incineroar does so much damage. Anima got 5 clean openings in a row with 1 hit, and he's already at 70.
Yep.
Honestly, great defensive play from Anima there, not overextending, not allowing himself to be either up tilt or up aired. And Glitchy maybe looking a little bit too much into that waft. Of course, it is your main KO option, but at 80%. There are other things you could be focusing on, but it's difficult, man. You want to get a cat out of there. Yeah. So Anima now in a great position to take this, but of course Glitchy has been fighting back this entire set. You see it's a 2-0, but if you look at the gameplay, it would not seem that way.
Oh no, absolutely, and I think there's still a lot of great adaptation that Glitchy is pulling through, but at the same time, like we said, Anima is just like in these kind of situations one step ahead with kind of these clutch moves to eventually put the position in his favor. But let's see if the difference will be making here in game number 3, because of course the Chomp is going to be killing just a little bit earlier instead of the different map that we had.
Afraid of the dash attack there, now trying to go. We're just picking it up. Great backer from Glitchy there. I don't know, that was a weird interaction with both players.
Like in between.
Yeah. That's mine, man.
Let me just take that. Let me just take this damage there, Dagobert, because this is going absolutely banana.
The fact that upper is still. that says a lot with how great that combo was. But of course, great fight from Anima there. Gets the side B there as an answer, 91%. We saw it in the last stock of game 2. This does not mean anything in terms of who has the advantage.
Yep.
These charms at the ledge from Glitchy, having pain in the butt from Anima. We're going too deep off stage.
But at the same time, still switching up the different kind of approaches that Anima wants to have, because he's been using dash attack as well quite recently, and there is going to be a punish for the approach after the ledge. So this time a great advantage here for Glitchy, but I am not afraid that Anima can pull something out of the trigger like the Darkest Layer there to still make it a competitive set, to make it a competitive game, of course.
Now this is percentage where Waft will KO. Full Waft is live in a second or 10. Of course, Anima now wants to get the most damage possible. No, that does not work anymore. Oh, and the ice up due to the up tilt buffer. And is going to be losing that stock very early.
Just like that.
And we are at 55%. Dangerous situation from Glitchy. No! Okay. Anima just has to play this super safe, and he will get the stock. This was a weird throw. I just noticed that.
I mean, respect all of the approaches, but like you said, it needs to be wary of the up tilt, needs to be wary of a big waft coming any second now. But like we say, oh!
I respect it. I think it was a misinput,
yeah,
but it worked. Was it it was intentional.
Okay.
I was gonna say it because it catched the jump there, and of course you don't want to get up to, you don't want to get landing upwards. So going with jump from ledge is a double jump is a good option. But of course Wario is a projectile of his own when he uses the waft, and that's great stuff from Glitchy. A great find there, and of course Anima still, I want to say, very clean defensive play last stock. Again, it's just that Glitchy got the good hit this time that he's been looking for these 2 games.
All of that kind of shake up after like Glitchy went off the stage, tried to like mix it up just a little, but eventually they're getting himself in a tough position where Anima had the bike in his hands, maybe going for like the big hit with the down air, trying to force him into a situation where he couldn't go anywhere else. But eventually there, like we said, with the patience, going for the clutch, Wario projectile launch into space to push Anima to the blast zone, to take his first game and to maybe make this reverse comeback happen.
Alright, we're changing the overalls, we're changing the stage, we're gonna go to Smashville. Same sort of layout, but a little bit smaller. Incineroar instantly fighting 32%. Anima is waking up again. Oh my god, these up airs from Glitchy.
Just waiting it out on the platform just to kind of expect a waiting signal and not going for any revenges there, so still chipping off all of the damage there to have a great start. But of course, big side B there, going to make the differences there between each other. Of course, looking for either one of the big hits, not falling for the up smash this time.
On Hollow Bastion would have shield broken.
I believe it.
It would have hit the stage, but Anima now looking for the up smash again, goes for the down throw. No follow up there, difficult to follow up. You have to watch out as Wario now. Again, catch the jump in. You need to be careful at these high percentage situations with the up smash, because of course Incineroar has that great extending up smash, hitting both up and behind. And now Wario in a bit of trouble. 50% already, still the first stock from Anima here.
Yep, and I think a little bit more wary of the jump situation, but this time getting the F tilt off the ledge, like we also said in our analysis, which is a good option there for Wario, and is now paying off, but still in a tough situation on the ledge where Anima is playing this very iconically, using the F tilts to his advantage and eventually taking that second stock in a very clean manner.
Yeah, that F tilt, I think it is the strongest F tilt in the game. KOs at 80-90% on most heavyweight characters.
Yep.
Of course, Glitchy now trying to find an opening, gets neutral beat for his efforts again and again. Oh, no punish. Oh, but the up tilt is going to lead to something. Tries to get another read on the mash in disadvantage, but Anima this time getting through with the neutral air.
And then, Dagmar didn't even mention it, but Glitchy is in his last winner stock.
Nice.
Or you're just using the waft to make it even. That was a great find there.
Bro triangulated.
Bro involved, bro put the entire setup on, but maybe not enough, because like we said, that F tilt is pretty scary. Can kill in these situations, especially near the ledge. And not mixing it up with the revenge, meaning that he will chip away this damage. But at this point, we also know that one big hit of Anima could be sealing it.
Yeah, nice. Goes for the roll read, gets it with the F tilt, and it is going to be a 3-1 for Anima there. But that game 4 was impressive. It's just that he died to F tilt like twice sub 100.
That was crazy. Yeah, that was good stuff there from Glitchy. But eventually Anima taking the win, fencing over in the winners bracket. So great stuff.
Anima, Anima last stock is a different beast, man.
Oh,
the first 2 stocks usually go really back and forth, and that last stock suddenly he evolves.
He figures it out.
He becomes he has he unleashes his ult.
Devilization
he becomes a different player at that point. But yeah, Anima now having to face Mad Ice King in winners quarterfinals.